Good morning. How is everybody this fine Monday? I've got a bit of time this morning, so I thought let's do a longer exercise. I had obviously a birthday weekend. My brothers were here. They just left this morning, so I didn't get to do the live for 5. So I thought let me do an exercise. A little bit longer when we're not in any rush, where we can take some time to breathe ourselves into state. This is week 9 for me, going into my 3rd month of the Gerson therapy. And that's morning, Susan. That is what a super interesting morning, Alison. A super interesting time. For me, in all different ways, because I'm on a very restrictive diet. Obviously, I have to be very organised, take my own food with me. I have to answer a lot of questions about how long, why, when, all of that stuff. Morning, Jenny. How you doing? So the whole social experiment of doing something very different from everyone else, I think, is really highlighted for me, not just because of COVID, but also because I am on a very different diet. And we'd think, morning, Veronica. Kimberly, how you doing? But it's just interesting, because as I walking this path with my friend who is on a very powerful healing journey as well. Let me this up. It's becoming clear to me as well what is challenging about doing something different from everybody else is it's just harder work if nobody else is doing it. When you get a wee community of people who are doing the same as you, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's letting go, whether it's eating healthily, it doesn't matter. It's much more fun as a human to do it with others. And then learning from each other's experience, because we are all different and there is no one size fits all. But it's a psychological experiment, isn't it? How do we stand in our power? Morning, Beth. Morning, Linda. Tracy. Lovely to see you all. How do we stand in our power when everyone else is doing something different, whether it's being vaccinated, whether it's eating junk food, whether it's drinking, taking drugs, or whatever it is? And it might just simply be, not exercising. There's all sorts of different ways that as humans we are different. Oh, well done, Jenny. Yeah, brilliant. So, I had a lot of interesting conversations over the weekend with my brothers and my friends around the narrative that we're living through. I'm just going to get something. This keeps sliding down, and very opposing points of view from mine. And really, ultimately, for me, it's all about power. Are we powerful or are we powerless? And you know what I believe around that. And can we, how much should you bend and compromise to help and please others? And how much should you listen to your heart, especially right now, when people are literally getting bullied, emotionally blackmailed into being vaccinated, into doing things, not seeing their loved ones, and cutting members of the family off because they're not following the status quo. Me. It's very, very interesting times to be on this planet. But as always, last night I had to make the choice between a banana or an Indian curry, which is my absolutely favourite food. And I was like, right, I'm looking at the food thinking, I would love to eat that right now, of course, but I'm not going to. It's just that simple. Because the satisfaction of eating the thing, you taste it in your mouth and then you swallow it. So for that second or two, how many seconds is it in your mouth? And it's pleasing something, it's sending messages to my brain. And then it's over. So why would I? And then I knew it was full of salt, which is one of the big things in Gerson. You need to get your sodium all the sodium out the cells. So I make that, I made that decision obviously not to. And what is it that allows, oh, thanks, Lorraine. What is it that allows us to make these choices? And we know, obviously, when we're in a state of distress, of overwhelm, of demoralisation, of opposition, we want to go, right, that's it. I'm going to make poor choices because I don't care. When in actual fact, when we move ourselves back into state and we think, right, okay, what do I need? What is my heart? Because, we make decisions that are going to help the collective. I would like to think that that's something that most of us that certainly are on this call, you might not be what you want to do particularly, but you would do it to make others happy within reason. And then other times you have to say, no, that is not, I am not pandering to this narrative. I am not, I'm not giving into your fear and your emotional, your moral blackmail. I do love every bit as much as you. I do care about my fellow humans every bit as much as you, but I don't see the narrative in the same way. And that always comes back to how we are feeling. And what I noticed, Stephen, it was so brilliant to see so many of you at Loch Lomond and meet you in person for the first time. And thanks for all the amazing, inspirational chats that we had, and the fact that, you're inspired by banter from the burn and inspired by other women that are standing in their power. I think that's really, really important that we support each other, and we don't, because the reality is some days you believe you can and other days you believe you can't because of how you're feeling. So really recognising deep down underneath, sometimes doing the right thing takes energy, and some days we just can't be bothered. We're doing this Kriya. Kriya's like, really, it's only 12 minutes, but it is hard. And every day I think, I don't want to do it. It's like, but I do it somehow. I dig deep down, like when I get into the cold water, like when I'm doing the Gerson therapy. You dig deep, and it's easier to dig deep when your gut biome's balanced. And how do we balance our gut biome? With our food and with our breath and our state. So all we're going to do today is we're going to breathe and we're going to let go. Maybe, I don't know how your weekend was. Do you have, in general, all my friends kind of feel and think the same way as me. So it's quite unusual for me to have people, pushing the other narrative. Always interesting to listen to other people's points of view, where they're coming from, and understanding that. We have to do that. We cannot allow the powers that be, whether it's deliberately or not, it doesn't matter, to divide us. And that, I think, is the biggest challenge. I'm just like, get me my tribe, let's go over and live at Barmolloch on the farm and let the world do whatever, vaccinate themselves to death or whatever it is they want to do. It's up to us to stand in our power and to stand up for what we truly believe in for ourselves, maybe for your children, your grandchildren, etc. Whatever you decide should be your choice, and you shouldn't be getting blackmailed emotionally or otherwise by other human beings who may or may not see the bigger picture. So, always taking it back to us. What state are you in? Are you in that state? I can do this, or I can't. And, when you're, obviously I've been immersed in nutrition, movement, healing, yoga, meditation, breathing for years and years and years. So it all makes complete sense to me on this energetic, invisible level, because all that works on the invisible. Even the healing, the Gerson is working on the inside of my body. I can't see it. I can't even feel it. I know that I'm laughing easily. I know that I'm feeling a lot more alive. I'm feeling a lot more connected. My lower back's really easing out. All the little things that I wanted to heal have already started healing. But I can't see that. But I trust and I know, because I know enough about this therapy and how it works to know that it can't be any other way. You give the body the building bricks. It's not even the body, it's the microbiota. Give them the bricks they need to fix you, and they fix you. And then you can absolutely take over your central nervous system with your breath. So let's just do it. Enough yakking on for me. Let's get on and do some breathing. So we're going to start off just with the Buteyko method, which is Patrick McKeown's amazing work by the Breath Cure. If you really want to get into the science behind it, it is phenomenally exciting. And another man that is really doing truly remarkable work for the human race. And he's written this book and given it all away to you for pretty much next to nothing. And all we have to do now is read it and translate it. And guess what? Practice it. Yes! The daily practices will make you well or make you sick, will make you age or make you regenerate. Regenerate, degenerate. Completely and utterly up to us. I was watching an 85-year-old man there who gets up at 4 a.m. and does Joe Dispenza's work. I was like, fair play. I don't do that. I might, who knows what will happen when I've been on Gerson for a bit longer. I might be wide awake at 4 and happy to sit and meditate. Who knows what's in the future? So it's all about where do we want to go? The new earth. That's what it's the Great Awakening. It's the new earth. We're moving. We're getting it raising our own vibration. And we're expanding into these, and we're moving out of suffering. That's what I want. Okay, and I'm sure most of you would like that too. So keeping our focus there, keeping the ship, the sails sailing in that direction, that is the most important thing to do. Okay, so let's start. We're going to breathe. I'll get you to close your eyes so that you can focus and concentrate. And I want you to just pay very close attention to your in-breath and your out-breath. Don't try and change it to start with. Just close your eyes and breathe in and out. In and out through the nose if you can. If you can't, it doesn't matter. And you want to breathe. Feel your abdominal muscles coming up and out to the side as your diaphragm expands like this. Okay, now you want to try and do it quieter. Really, really mindfully, very quietly. Okay, so as gently and quietly as you can breathe. And now I want you to just extend the length of the in-breath and the out-breath, but keep doing it really gently and quietly. And I want you to extend the length of the breath in and out as long as you can. And again, doing it really gently and quietly. Keep going and slow it down so much that you get what they call, you want to breathe deeply in. So that's what we call air hunger. Keep it really controlled, really gentle, really soft. Being really intentional and mindful. Thinking of all the amazing things that are happening in the body now that you're in charge of this. Okay. And just breathe nice and easy. Okay. And the other thing that we're understanding now is, thanks to Patrick McKeown, is the breath holds, which obviously is in the Wim Hof method as well, but holding your breath, practicing holding your breath and holding it for longer and longer is really another superpower, which allows us to, again, quite instantly change the chemistry. The carbon dioxide comes up, oxygen goes down, and the brain starts to excrete different chemicals, and the vagus nerve starts to calm. The cells start to expand. So it's a really fascinating process. Something so simple as a breath hold can actually be the thing that starts to reset you. So just breathe. And what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 in and 4 out. Okay, so breathe in. And remember, you want to be filling your abdomen. And the diaphragm is another set of muscles that sends information to the brain. So if your diaphragm is just coherent and controlled, what kind of message are you sending to your brain? You're sending that coherent message. So instead of the breathing being through the mouth, panting like a wee dog all over the place, up and down, not understanding that breathing alone is enough to change your thinking. And when you calm it right down, consciously coming over, right, okay. Calm it down, take control of your muscular system, and really gently using the body to change your own chemistry. How mental that we've not been taught this before now. So remember, breathing in and out. So in and out. And in for 2 and out. 2, 3, 4. Keep going. In for 2 and out. 2, 3, 4. You might start to feel a bit lightheaded. That's completely normal. It's all good. And in, 2 and out. 2, 3, 4. Maybe a change in body temperature. In, 2 and out. 2, 3, 4. Three more, then we're going to hold our breath. All the way in and all the way out, and hold your breath. Close your eyes and let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. And breathing in, 3, 2, 1. And hold and squeeze all that energy into your beautiful brain. Hold it. And let it go. Okay. Just keep your eyes closed and feel the energy. Feel the energy. Okay, we're going to do one more breathing session, and then we're going to go straight into letting go. Okay, so just get yourself comfortable. We're going to do the bellow breath. Of course, it's just in, out, in, out. And you can be as gentle or as powerful as you want. Go with your intuition. It's your body. It's your chemical state. So we're just going to start breathing. Out. Out with the belly, in with the breath. And using the abdominals, breathing out. Speeding it up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all the way in. Squeeze that energy into your brain and hold. Squeeze and hold. Squeeze and hold. And let it go. And just enjoy the buzz. You'll probably be feeling a change in state already with these 3 short exercises. Allow the body to expand and relax. Allow your cells to be completely open. Trust and surrender to the process. Let go. Let the energy flow. Let the cleansing happen. Allow. Allow it all. And now if there's anybody in your life right now that you're having polarities with, opposing belief systems, if there's anybody who's really triggering you, pushing your buttons, deliberately or not, bring them into your mind's eye in this moment and feel what the body does when you deliberately and consciously think of this person. See them in their most annoying and opposing state, and feel how your body reacts when you go into the memory and bring that person in. Feel what happens to your cells and your chemistry when you choose to think about this person and all the stories and judgment you've made up about them. Feel everything. Any resistant, angry, judgmental reactions to them. Feel it in the body. It's not real, it's not you, it's just energy. Welcome all the feelings, the sounds, the sensations, and then just let it go. Set it free. Allow that energy to leave. Come on, mean it. Set it free. You have that power to set yourselves free from anything and everything that others are doing. There has never been a more important time to let go of other people's points of view. And welcome any feeling that it's personal. They don't like me, and they don't like me, I don't like them. They always do this, they always do that to me. Welcome all of that, wishing they were different. Wanting to control them, welcome it all. And then just let it go. Set it free. And welcome all feeling of waiting for people and things to change so that you can be happy. Welcome all of that and just let it go. Set it free. And welcome all wishing it was different and wishing others were different. And just let it go. Set it free. And welcome all wanting control, security, approval, either from yourself or others, separation and oneness. Welcome all of that and just let it go. Set it free. And see yourself now. Feel your heart. Feel the heart centre. What is there when you think of this person? And if there's any resistance or judgment still there, bring it in, welcome it, and just let it go. Mean it. Come on. This is your cells, your body, your mind. You make the decisions. Let it go. Okay, and just get into the heart center. Feel right in the middle of your chest here is the heart center energetically. It carries a lot of information about our past. It carries ancestral information. So what I want you to do is just really feel into that center. And take your attention, intention, and dive into it. As if you're diving into a beautiful clear pool if you swim. You can use any analogy if you don't swim. Crystal clear, beautiful clear waters as it diving into that heart center. And just over and over again, dive into that clear, crystal clear water. Really feel that energy move. Feel the energy move. Allow the past to be dissolved. Allow any fear that's wanting to poke up its head. Just dive into the beautiful, clean energy and let it go, let it disperse. Just allow that energy to dissipate and dissolve. And allow your vibration, your frequency just to rise as you start to take your mind to things that you love. A beautiful place, a sunset, maybe a child or a pet. Unconditional love. It may be your partner, a parent, it may be Mother Nature, it may be God, whatever it is. It allows you to feel the glory and ease that is a potential for us humans. Allow your heart to open like a beautiful, enormous flower. And allow that energy coming in through the top of your head and out through the heart and just cleansing the past. Let it all go. Your job is really just to stay open. Trust the cells are just in tensegrity and the energy can move. As soon as we go, but I don't like this, the cells contract and stop the energy flow. So we're like, oh, let's go back to that beautiful place, that beautiful space. Crystal clear water, allowing all that energy to move, allowing us to tap into our intuition and find the courage that is there. When we let go of other people's points of view, we let go of caring and worrying about they might think we're crazy. So just allow it all, and give patience, right? You can't hurry this process, it's not possible. The minute you try to hurry it, you start to cause contraction, so you have to stay open. Let the energy move. Let the energy move. Let the past hurts. All the stuff that's happened in the past, imagined or otherwise real, let it all go. Let it go. Anything and everything that no longer serves me, I release from my body now. Let it go. Let it go. And then see yourself light, pure light as a feather, free from the baggage of the past, happy, light-hearted, great sense of humour, laughing and joyful and attracting the people that will really assist you on your onward journey. Loving life, loving nature, the gratitude for waking up to the power and the glory all around us. And it's inside every one of us. That's the crazy part of this, that it was in there all the time and we just didn't know. We've come into this body and we've been fed a narrative that we chose, okay, maybe. And now we're like, wait a minute, I can do this, I can. And then your only job is to let go of the doubt and the fear and the worry. So welcome any doubt that you are powerful beyond your wildest dreams, and then just let it go. And welcome any limiting beliefs around being enough, being safe, being worthy. Welcome all these limiting beliefs that have been holding us back and just let them go. Let it all go. Mean it. Take your arms nice and wide. You are the creator. So do it. Mean it. Show the universe. Tell the energy, the particles, exactly what it is that you want. No guessing here. Clear clarity of information. I'm letting go of the pain and the suffering. And letting go of fear of the future. Welcome all fear of the future. And just let it go. Set it free. And welcome any lacking of approval from anyone or yourself. Welcome all wanting approval and just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And can you allow yourself to approve of yourself just a little bit? What do you approve of? Approve of the fact that you're actually listening, you're learning, your mind's open, you're curious, all of that. Give yourself a little bit of approval for that. And then a little bit more approval. Allow yourself to approve of yourselves a little bit more. The carrier of your souls, the container for your soul. Can you allow a little bit more approval in? And a little bit more approval. And a little bit more approval. And a little bit more approval. A little bit more. Okay, some good self-approval there. How does it feel now? What's there in the energy system now that you've actually opened your eyes and gone, whoa, I'm in charge of this energy system. I create the energy, I stop the energy, I inhibit the energy, I contract the energy, I create the energy. That's what we are. We are the creators, but that means that we have to do the work. Nobody else can do it for us. But what we do know is that when we do it with like-minded others, it becomes easier and it becomes more fun. These communities where we understand that our health is our and happiness is our responsibility, we can really tap in and support each other and have a good laugh while we're doing it, because it's when you actually start to see the silly stuff that we've done and we've believed and we thought were true and how powerless we thought we were. When you start to wake up, you're just like, oh my God. And then you want to find other like-minded people who are willing to do the work. Our next Loch Lomond Shores event is on the 13th, and then we're in Edinburgh the week after that in Portobello on the 20th. Great, Susan. Yeah, so keep practicing. Letting go and breathing will change your state. But the body wants to stay the same. The ego wants us to keep us the same. And that's why we have to gently, persistently, and patiently reprogram ourselves. And that's the daily practice that does that. Great, Beth. I'm glad you enjoyed it, guys. So I'll be back with Live for 5 tomorrow morning at 8. I'm going to pick the books up on Thursday, see the actual physical product. So that's pretty exciting. And then they'll be winging their way out to you. Just a very simple book that will help you understand that you have the power within and that Mother Nature is providing everything that we could possibly need. And I'm going to be speaking at Glasgow Green on Saturday after 1 o'clock at some point. So about health freedom and health hierarchy. I think everybody knows my passion is that healing is available to every single one of us, regardless of postcode, job title, school you went to, any of that. So it's all Great stuff. We are powerful, not powerless, and it's time to rise and stand in our power. Anyway, huge love for joining. Please share, spread the word about the workshops. That's what you can really do to help me bring others along that are interested in taking their power back. And I will see you tomorrow. Ciao.